I shall leave you as you left me, marooned for all eternity in the center of a dead planet, buried alive, buried alive.
Con! Con! That was my best William Shatner kind of thing. Today, the Library of Congress has announced that 25 films are being added to the National Film Registry for preservation for 2024. Films added to the registry are chosen due to their cultural, historic, aesthetic importance to preserve the nation's film heritage. Submissions are considered to be made by members of the public, and this year there was over 6,700 entries, which one was Star Trek II, The Wrath of Khan, or like any other Star Trek will say, fan will say the best Star Trek movie ever to be produced. If you don't know who directed this movie, it is Nicholas Myers, the only man that's really kind of gotten it right. And I it is one of my favorite films. It definitely needs to be preserved, and I'm glad they done it. But they've got some other films that made this the actual list, and let's go over some of these. Some we may know, some we might not know. 1974 is Texas Chainsaw Massacre. They said that that's for, as we use the point of the aesthetic and cultural and historic. Well, they put that on the list. Uptown Saturday Night. If you haven't seen that movie, it's a pretty good one. Here's one of my personal favorites, and it is an actual cult classic, and it does need to be preserved. 1976's Up in Smoke. Cheech and Chong, finally, their work is being recognized by the Library of Congress. Then from there,
that should be called Up in Smoke is also the short name for the Craven movie, Up in Smoke as well.
And then we've got 1984's Beverly Hills Cop that made the list. 1987's Dirty Dancing. 1992, one of the most horrific films about ever going to jail and gang life and everything, American Me.
Mm-hmm.
They used to put that on at school to teach you that you don't want to go to certain places. And then from there,
Adama will mess you up.
It will. It will. And then from there, 2001's classic Spy Kids. It's made the list.
What?
That doesn't make any sense.
I hate Spy Kids. I actually had to spend my Memorial Day weekend doing the mix on Spy Kids 2 trailer. Robert Rodriguez had us working overtime on the holiday weekend, and I'm never going to forgive him for that.
Sir, the Library of Congress now says that this is actually one of the national films. So it's up the list now. It's a prestigious film now. From there, 2007's No Country for Old Men definitely deserves to make that list. And by Aaron Sorkin, 2010's The Social Network. So if you are looking for some films to put in to preserve for next year, well, the 6,700 we're putting in an entry this year. Let's get it up to 8,000 and see 25 films.
I'm pretty sure that Darth Moocher would agree with me on this, but The Wrath of Khan barely nudges out the Return of the Jedi in the Star Wars franchise. Right? Like Star Trek, this was the best.
I don't
Star
think
Wars
you're
film,
going to find a sympathetic ear with Mr. Moocher.
Yeah, I mean it's the same universe.
Well, the beautiful aspect on that is that we all know that it is, and Darth Moocher does have a reply back to you. Absolutely, you gotta give that points. But from there,
no Ewoks in Wrath of Khan. That's all I'm saying.
Hey, let's put it like this: you don't ever disrespect Ricardo Montalban, not only due to the Corinthian leather, but damn it, that man pulled off a performance with every part of it. Shakespeare, you've got a little bit of Herman Melville. It's all thrown in there. Nicholas Myers did a fantastic job.